So the Motion X500, it's got immersive spatial audio, aka upmix stereo. 3 drivers deliver sound all around you. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. One fires upwards, so how can it be all around you? And then we've got just a normal left and right driver there. You feel like your artist is right there in front of you. That would actually be really, really weird. So this is what gets me all the time. 3 times more detail. Now, normally they have an asterisk there to a disclaimer way down to say when compared to SBC in LDAC mode. This is really, 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 really bad Soundcore. It does not have 3 times more detail. What you are talking about is 990 kilobits per second for LDAC compared to 328 kilobits per second for SBC. And that doesn't equal more detail. I mean, equals more bit rate. And if your tracks are crap, they'll always be crap. You won't get any more detail. It does not have 3 times more detail. LDAC, 999 kilobits per second, only on Android, only on the best connection, only if your tracks actually had 990 kilobits per second of bitrate to start with. And that's not detail. It's resolution. Wireless high-res certified sound lets you hear your favorite songs that were meant to be heard. Nonsense. It refers to the ability for the drivers to play up to 40 kilohertz when nothing was recorded at 40 kilohertz and none of your tracks have anything at 40 kilohertz, nowhere near 40 kilohertz. If there's anything over 20 kilohertz, you'll be doing well. Most of them will tail off about 12 kilohertz. This is nonsense. It refers to the LDAC codec. That's only if your Android does not let you hear your favorite songs as they were meant to be heard. That's more the realms of MQA, that sort of stuff, when it's something like the master quality. The only way this makes any sense to say the way they were meant to be heard is if they're talking about the actual original master, which you're never going to hear. That's why they are a master. To get anywhere near that, you need to be top tier on one of the streaming services and actually have high-res tracks. And even then, there's arguments about these high-res tracks, if they're really high-res, if they add their own noise. So much nonsense to get into to debunk much of this. And here we got it again. Motion X500 portable Bluetooth speaker lets you take immersive spatial audio with 3 times more detail. No, no, no. How are they allowed to say this? And now not even with an asterisk to the disclaimer that they're actually talking about bitrate. This is not true. This is only about bitrate. This is only on Android. This is only if you happen to have 990 kilobits per second of bitrate in your original track that you're actually streaming or playing. So when I was checking today, we could get it for £129. They're advertising here for £170. They're always having discounts off. I'm surprised actually to see it at 170 because up to now I've been seeing it for 130. The world's most portable spatial audio speaker. Well, what does that even mean? You know, they're calling it spatial audio because nobody can really challenge them on this. They're pushing some of the audio upwards, and is that really spatial audio? Well, it's certainly not a spatial audio format. It's stereo going left, stereo going right, and then some of the mids pushed to the upward firing driver. It's not spatial audio. It's not an actual codec. It only plays stereo. To say it's the most portable when, in terms of their in-house spatial audio, there's only one other speaker, and that's the X600. And you can't tell me this is massively more portable. One is longer but shorter, and one is taller but narrower. I mean, Soundcore taking marketing to the extremes, in all honesty. It's not a 3-channel spatial audio. It's left, right, stereo, and then some of it mixed to that other driver. They may be doing some psychoacoustics and claiming that spatial audio, but this is nothing that hasn't been done for decades, literally decades. When I was born, they were already doing this. It's a portable design because it's got a handle. Again, 3 times more detail. No disclaimer explaining that. It doesn't have 3 times more detail. It has 3 times more bitrate at best on Android. Pro EQ. Well, again, marketing should have an asterisk there. As some people will actually think that actually means something. Hear your song with more depth and detail than ever before. No, it'll just sound different because they're breaking the stereo mix and they're firing some of it up. Some people will like that, and some people who have heard the original mix will hate it. Again, I mean, they're going overboard now. This 3 times more detail. That's wrong. It's not true. It's not true. Prove it, Soundcore. Go on. How have you even demonstrated that? You're talking about bitrate, resolution, not detail. The detail was already there. You've got a little bit more resolution if you manage to find a track anywhere near 990 kilobits per second, and you're on a good connection on LDAC. They are actually saying against the standard Bluetooth hang on. Using the latest LDAC codec, right, finally we got that, with 3 times the detail. No, it's not 3 times the detail, it's bitrate of standard Bluetooth technology. They can't even bring themselves to say SBC in case you actually understood what that means. You can't pair it with any other speaker other than another X500. It doesn't even do party mode, so you'll only ever be able to pair it with one other X500. Can I get stereo sound? Yes. Well, make your mind up. Is it stereo or is it spatial? But if you cover that top driver, you will get left and right channels. But do you know what you won't get? You won't get the around that 1 to 2 kilohertz bit where the top driver kicks in. You'll get a hole in the sound. And there you have it. They're claiming at £170, you're saving 40 quid. They're saying this is a £210 speaker. I mean, if it works for them, then it works, innit? But I'm seeing it for 130. It just shows you the margins that they're playing with on these lifestyle speakers.
What the f was that?
Uranus!
You boom.
Idiot!
It comes from China.
My speaker's got deep bass, balanced mids, and a bright high.
Yes, mine sounds exactly the same.